Shazam, you guys! It is Tuesday, so it means it's time for another episode of Spotlight On. Hang out with us because we've got an awesome show. I'm Sarah Kennedy. This is James Morrow. We've got On-Ungelbah Davila from LCA Magazine and some folks from the box, so stick around! Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Spotlight On. Again, my name is Sarah Kennedy.
And I'm James Morrow.
And we have got an excellent episode of turning the spotlight on local performers, local people around town, and all kinds of stuff. Right now, we've got our first guest with us. Please welcome On-Ungelbah Davila from LCA Magazine.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being here.
Definitely.
So I think let's go ahead and kick everything off by just letting you just introduce LCA to all the people who are watching at home.
Well, LCA Magazine is New Mexico's first vintage lifestyle and alternative arts magazine. We started printing in June after being online for about 3 years, and everything's going good so far.
That's awesome. So vintage lifestyle, what do you...
Well, it started out as a rockabilly magazine, but we didn't want to pigeonhole ourselves into just one subculture or genre, so we decided to branch out and embrace all things vintage since there's so much in New Mexico. You know, we have such a rich culture and history here, and then bring in different arts as well.
That's awesome. And it comes out every other month?
That's right.
Awesome.
So what made you want to start this magazine?
Well, a lot of different reasons. One of them was that I wanted to find something to do with my creative writing degree after college. So I sort of rounded up some people with a common interest and a common passion for vintage and put it together kind of as an experiment that worked.
That definitely works.
That's fantastic. So you have a creative writing degree?
I do.
How come you wanted to get a creative writing degree?
I don't know. Bad guidance.
Oh, what?
I kid. No, I love to write. I've been writing and telling stories since I could walk, so it just seemed like a natural way to go.
That's awesome. So LCA started out as an online blog, and then you took it to the streets, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the process like to actually make something like a real life glossy?
Well, it's a lot of trial and error so far. Mostly it involves advertising and pictures and content. And if you have those three things, you got a magazine.
That's amazing.
That works. So what makes Albuquerque so special to you? That's what we'd like to know.
Well, it's not just Albuquerque, it's New Mexico as a whole, and the culture that we have in the state is so unique to anywhere else that I've ever been in the world or the country. All the different cultures we have here with the Hispanic culture, the Anglo culture, the Native culture, and it seems like everyone you meet is an artist with a story to tell. So really just want to tell people's stories and give people a voice.
Mm-hmm. So when did you start getting interested in rockabilly and vintage lifestyle?
Well, I think I was always into antiquated things before I knew that it was any kind of subculture. I spent a lot of time with my grandma when I was young, and of course that gives you a connection to whatever generation she was from. And I always loved, you know, thrift shopping and red lipstick and, you know, Elvis Presley, so it just worked.
Naturally, big fan too.
The red lipstick?
Yeah, big fan of red lipstick and Elvis Presley, you know it.
That's awesome. So I guess I think for the people at home, where are some of your places to go shopping to find some pieces that are...
Well, 66 Pinup is a really great place, and that's just right downtown on 6th Street in Central. Free Radicals is another great place. And then just, you know, different thrift shops around town and eBay, stuff like that.
Where's Free Radicals located?
Free Radicals is on Yale. It's close to the university.
Mm-hmm. I remember back when it used to be in like the teeny tiny little store, and now they've moved it to that really cool location.
Yeah, their store is really neat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so back to the magazine. Where would you like to see it go from this point? I know you're 3 issues in, and how many would you like to just keep doing it forever, every other week?
Yeah, we just
want to... More pages?
We want to keep going. Going to continue with the every other month sort of format now and see how that goes. But we would love to be on newsstands, definitely all over the city, definitely all over New Mexico, and then just grow, get out in California and the rest of the country.
Mm-hmm. So where can people find LCA right now out?
Well, you can order it from, you know, our website from anywhere in the world. In Albuquerque, you can get it at both Barnes & Noble locations. And you can get it at 66 Pinup, Free Radicals, Don Brown Automotive on 4th Street, 4th and Montano. Let's see, Mild to Wild Classics. There's a whole slew of places. Tenpenny Tattoo. And you can see all the places on our website as well.
That's amazing. And what's the website?
www.lalocamagazine.com.
Awesome. So I guess I'm trying to think of, I had a question.
You did?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So can people order back issues?
They can, and subscriptions.
That's amazing. So who are some of you guys' sponsors that you've gotten to help you with?
With advertising?
Yeah.
Well, again, the usual suspects, 66 Pinup. They're a great supporter. Free Radicals, Mild to Wild, Don Brown Automotive. We also have House of Sandal. They make very cute retro aprons. Let's see who else. We have, you know, the Launchpad and Low Spirits that advertise their venues. And that's, yeah. Cool.
What's your favorite part about the magazine? What's your input, I want to say? What's the favorite part you put into the magazine?
I love the photography. Of course I love writing, but that instant gratification of the photography and coming up with the themes for our centerfolds and our covers, I love it.
It's really nice. I've seen a few in there. It's great.
Thank you very much. I actually have some photography from the magazine up right now at the Artistic Image, which is off of Lomas in Cardenas.
That's awesome. Who's your photographer? Or...
I'm the photographer.
Oh, you were the photographer
Yeah.
too? Holy moly.
Yeah.
That's
Does it all?
That's so cool. So do you have a staff that works with you, or do you pretty much put out the whole thing?
I don't know, I guess they're a staff. They're a staff that are doing it, you know, out of the goodness of their heart and volunteering because they believe in the vision right now. And they're my writers. But I do all of the layout, all of the advertising, all of the most of the photography, and then some writing as well. So.
That's really incredible. So we are actually going to get to hang out with you for a whole nother segment. Are you excited?
Yes.
Are you having a good time?
I am.
Are you guys having a good time? Don't answer that. Just say yes. So just stick with us through the break. We'll come back. And we'll hang out with On a little bit longer. And yeah, we'll see you in, after this short break.
Lessman's Pro Audio. Lessman's Rentals offers backline, DJ lighting, video cameras, projectors, PA systems, concert sound systems. Rent our PA systems, all are iPod compatible, as low as $50.
Everybody needs a helping hand. Take a look at your fellow man and tell me what can I do today.
Hey, let me get that for you.
Helping out, if that ain't what it's all about. Tell me what can I do today?
Thank you, young man.
No problem.
Courtesy. Pass it on.
Don't worry about me. I got it.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. That was a good commercial break.
That was.
I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
Oh,
Very
that's
informative.
great. Yeah, I thought it was great. So you guys, if you are just now joining us, we are hanging out with On-Ungelbah from La Loca Magazine. And we got a chance to talk with her all about our magazine before, but we're actually going to go ahead and switch gears up just a little bit and let you talk a little bit about Rockabilly on the Route.
Yes, please do. Rockabilly on the Route, we threw our first one in June. It was actually kind of our launch of the print issue. It's New Mexico's first 3-day Rockabilly weekender.
Whoa.
And it's right on Route 66 in Tucumcari, which if you haven't been there, it's a very quaint, charming town full of Americana, super cool. And we were able to bring in Wanda Jackson and the Chop Tops as our headliners. We also had bands from Oklahoma, Arizona, Texas, all over the place come in with burlesque. We had a burnout, we had a cruise, we had a classic car show, we had a pinup contest. It was a ton of fun, and we're bringing it back next year.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So we just saw some pictures up from Rockabilly on the Route. And I know you said in the last segment that you take a lot of the pictures for the magazine. Were some of those pictures...
The black and white photos, they were taken by a gentleman from Tucumcari, James Lout. He's a very talented photographer. He's definitely
awesome
gonna be coming back to photograph again. Yes, that's the Voodoo Creeps. They were the fellows putting on the car show, them and the Straight Razor Car Club, both car clubs from here in Albuquerque.
Wow, that's so incredible. It must be so nice to be interested in vintage, into the vintage stuff and rockabilly stuff while living on like Route 66.
Oh, it's perfect. My office is on Route 66 in the EFG Creative Building. We're constantly working on things involving Route 66, involving, you know, history, elders, our memories, that sort of thing.
That's so cool. So let's talk a little bit actually more about the music that you had at the festival, just because I know you got a chance to mention Wanda Jackson, but she was so amazing.
She is. In fact, she might be my first introduction to rockabilly as a genre many years ago. I saw a documentary about her and I was like, what is this? This is amazing. These are my people, you know? So fast forward, being able to actually meet her, shake her hand, sit down and talk to her, watch her play, it was an incredible experience. She's just an incredible woman. She's so feisty. She's in her 70s and performs almost every day of the year. It's unbelievable. I hope I can rock like her when I'm that age.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Don't
so
we all?
awesome. Yeah. And so you also mentioned a couple of the car clubs. How many vintage car clubs do we have here around?
Albuquerque has several. The Straight Razors Car Club, the Voodoo Creeps Car Club. We've got the Bombardiers. We've got the Low Flyers, and then I'm sure there's ones that I've never even heard of yet, and I invite them to come to us because we're constantly looking to work with people in the community, car clubs, and everybody else.
That's amazing.
Great, that's gonna be fun. So the turnout for this event, for the Rockabilly on the Route, I mean, how many people actually came out to that?
Anywhere between 600 and 1,000.
Holy moly, that's awesome.
Tucum Carey had no idea what was coming.
That'll definitely take it over.
Yep, we did.
That is definitely.
I'm not sure they knew what rockabilly was before June.
So they just woke up one day and looked outside. Oh, hot rods. What?
Yeah,
Yes.
Pompadours, Betty Bangs, hot rods.
That works. That'd be amazing.
That's so incredible. Are you going to have it in Tucum Carey again?
We
next
are.
year?
Yep, that's our home base. You can do so many fun things in a small town, you know, like burnouts and cruises, and it's cool to work with small communities. And it's so cool to see a small community find a way to have a sustainable event without, you know, selling out. And then they're working with what they have in the community.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think that that's so cool. And I really appreciate that you're so into our local culture around here.
Oh, absolutely. Born and raised, you know. I'm got my passport.
Yeah, so again, show it to the camera. It's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
No, but I treasure New Mexico. I treasure what we have to offer the world, and I don't want us to lose that. It's what makes us special, and every community has that. Every small community, whether it's Tucum Carey or where I was born and raised in Ketchikan County, New Mexico. So, just gotta run with it.
Absolutely.
So cool.
We all got to do that. All right, and going back to the Rockabilly Route, Rockabilly on the Route, wanted to see, what's your favorite part about it? Is it the burnouts? Is it the music? Which one is it?
You know what? It's the community.
It's the community?
It's just seeing, all my friends and all of our community in Albuquerque, the community of Tucum Carey, come together and make something real, start to create that legacy. There's a huge car show that happens every year in Las Vegas, and they happen all over the country. There's no reason why we shouldn't have one here. We also are home to Route 66.
Absolutely.
Oh, you meant Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Like, oh.
And so just seeing people share that vision and get excited about that and treasure what we have here, it's my passion.
That's great. I hope you keep doing it. That's what
Oh,
you're very good at.
absolutely.
So just to unpack it a little bit too, because I think that there are some people out there who would probably be interested in a lot of rockabilly stuff, but probably don't know some of those things. Like, what did you mean when you said burnout? Like,
Oh, the burnout. Well, it was. I actually missed the event. I had to go rest, and I'm sorry I did because I hear it was like the highlight of the whole event. But you go out there and you burn the rubber off your tires, literally. It's just you go out there and you burn the rubber off your tires.
Smoke up the street. That's awesome.
Excuse me if I may be missing something, because I'm sure there's more to it. If you ask the guys, I'm sure they will tell you that it's more complex. But that was my take on it, and people loved it. And the pictures that you see with the smoke coming from behind those hot rods, priceless.
Yeah, for sure. Do you know more?
Oh no,
From a guy perspective, is that like
no, I like the way they look. I don't mess with that. That's me. I'm a terrible mechanic. I'm a terrible mechanic.
Well, and then when you were talking about cruising, you were talking like literally like kind of like riding the cars through the town.
Yeah, and
I mean, that's...
if you're a terrible mechanic, I happen to know a very good one.
Oh,
Don
okay.
Brown Automotive on 4th and Montano.
there you go.
That's my sweetie.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
gonna give him a shout out.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to work on cars, but that really gets to me. I really like the hot rods. That's the best part about it for me. It's just to see that, and I'm definitely gonna look forward to the next one. And when is it?
It's going to be June, the first week of June, 2014. We're looking for headliners right now. We're toying with some ideas, maybe Link Ray, the Blasters, bringing in maybe like Wayne the Train Hancock. Very preliminary. We haven't, pursued anything right now, but.
Right.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. You guys, please go check out La Loca Magazine. You can find it in all the Barnes & Noble locations in town. You can also go to laloca.com, lalocamagazine.com.
That's it.
It's right there. You can see it right there. So hang out with us through the through the break. We're going to come back with some folks from the box, and I'm super excited for you to see them too.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
A little time. A little exercise. A little laugh. A little help.
He might be in danger of not making it to high school this year if he flunks math. And we just can't have that.
A little bit of your support can make a big difference for matches like these. Just ask this high school freshman. Start something today at bigbrothersbigsisters.org/startsomething.
Man, that break was almost as good as the last one.
Almost.
Thank you guys for coming back with us. This is again Spotlight On, a show where we get to turn the spotlight on local performers and local people about town. My name is Sarah Kennedy again.
And I'm James Morrow.
Again.
Okay.
And we're here with our second group of guests for today. We have some folks from the box. Please welcome Krista Mitchell and Deanna Armijo.
Hi guys, thanks for having us.
Thank you guys for being here.
Absolutely.
You guys,
Absolutely.
I was talking during the break. I always like it when friends are on.
Right?
Makes it easy. Yes. So let's go ahead and jump in for the people at home. Why don't you guys talk a little bit about the box and what the box is?
Well, Cardboard Playhouse is a children's theater that's been around for almost celebrating our 10th anniversary next year. It's really exciting. One of the only children's theaters in New Mexico that does not charge their children to be part of the productions. It's by audition, and so it gives children, regardless of their income level in their families, the opportunity to be in a production and to work in that on the stage and everything. So it's really, really cool.
And the box is located off of 2nd and Gold, right? And is that where you do all this?
Well, yeah, and then sometimes Cardboard Playhouse is at the Southwest or the South Broadway Cultural Center sometimes too,
That's
right?
So what it is, let me just explain a little bit. So the box is the actual performance space. So the box is where Cardboard Playhouse Theater, which is the children's company that we're a part of, Chris and I are both on the board of directors, so that's how we're directly involved. And so the box is actually the performance space, and then Cardboard Playhouse is the children's theater that actually runs all the children's performances there. And then once a year, we have a really big performance that's over 20-25 children, and we do it at a larger venue, like South Broadway Cultural Center, or sometimes, where else do we do them? Sometimes we're looking
at
our
some
last
other,
one.
looking at other places, bigger audiences,
definitely
like that.
That's great.
That's awesome.
So how did this program get started? Where'd you guys go? How'd you get it all together, and how'd you get the box incorporated with it?
Doug Montoya and Kristen Berg are actually the co-artistic founders and co-artistic directors of the theater. They couldn't be here today, so they sent us.
Oh, great! Yeah.
So lucky us. But they are truly the lifeblood of this theater. It's all of their doing. It's because of them and what their love of theater and their love of children and the things that they do with children are just absolutely amazing. And they really don't treat them like children. They treat them like performers. The levels, the standard of behavior and everything for all the kids is very much adult-like. They give them choices, in their characters and things like that. And so it is a children's theater, but our audiences are full of people that are, you know, from little kids all the way up into the gray hairs. And so it's theater for everyone put on by children. Right. And so we are here because we love what Doug and Kristen have done with our children. You can tell them about your kids.
Yeah, our children are both involved. So I have a daughter. She has been involved in the box for about 6 or 7 years with the Cardboard Children's Playhouse Theater, and she's now 18. So we've done a ton of performances. I think she's been in over 15, and it has just grown her as a person, grown her as a performer, grown her self-esteem into this amazingness. And it does this with all the children, which is really exciting. Really. And so what's really fun about the theater is that it's children performances, but it's not like your school child's play, which is really fun and awesome too. But it's not like a school play that you'd go to. You will be super impressed. It's
not boring at all, ever.
It's amazing performances.
Never boring.
You'll be blown away. You'll be like, wow, that kid's 9, you know? So,
it's kind of funny, like a lot of times like some hipster aunt or uncle will come to one of the shows because their niece or nephew's in the show, and they'll come out and they'll be like, oh my gosh, that was hilarious, you know, and they're like, I really enjoyed that, and they were like, I'm just going, you know, and so it's really cool, very entertaining.
Would you say that's the most rewarding experience, is working with the children and helping them get to, I want to say, a professional level of acting and musicals? Is that what you think is great?
You know what's most exciting is watching the children grow. So like I said, my daughter's been performing with Doug and Kristen since she was 11. She's now 18. And so what Doug and Kristen have provided for these older kids, because they've been around for almost 10 years. We're celebrating our 10th season now in 2014.
Congratulations.
And so some of the kids have been performing with them since they were 8, 9, 10, who are now 19, 20, 21, college kids. And what the box has done is created an additional production company. It's called Moving Box Productions, and it's now the alumni kids. So they are now directing, producing, musical directing, choreographing shows with Doug and Kristen. So, you know, they kind of foster a growth into college, into adulthood. So that's what's been most exciting.
That's so incredible.
Yeah, it's really great.
So where can people find out more information about the box and Cardboard Playhouse and everything online?
The website for Cardboard Playhouse is cardboard-playhouse.org. And then the box is theboxabq.com. You can get tickets at either one, but everything about the Children's Theater is at the Cardboard Playhouse website. And there's some bios there and some other things. And we have fundraisers going on because it is a nonprofit organization, 501c3. So there's different things going on to raise funds. One of the other cool things, because this is not-for-profit, we only run off of ticket sales. You know, some of the theaters, you know, it's like $500 for your kid to be in it. Well, we don't get that. We just get it from ticket sales. So we're a little bit fly by the seat of our pants. We're very creative.
So go see them is what we're saying.
Yes. Thank you so much. Stick with us through the break and we'll be right back.
May I walk you across the street?
Sure. Why not? Thanks.
You're welcome.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Oh boy, we're back with more Spotlight On. I'm Sarah Kennedy.
And I'm James Morrow.
And we have had a crazy awesome show.
Crazy awesome. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna go check out LCA Magazine. How about you?
Definitely. I'm gonna go pick it up right after this.
At the Barneses and the Nobles.
The Barnes and Nobles. And I'm definitely I might just have to subscribe on their webpage.
And go to the box.
Definitely going to the box. I love going to the box.
You're gonna go check out some
I
Cardboard
definitely want to
Playhouse?
see that. Cardboard Playhouse sounds great. I have yet to see it myself, but I'm definitely gonna go check it out, support them, definitely.
Oh, heck yeah. So you guys, I don't know if you can tell, but we've definitely filmed this live in, the Lobo Theater. I mean, that's pretty clear.
I like that. Sold out. We didn't sell out, but we do this.
We do this to
And I love doing the shows. Definitely helps us, I like how we can get friends on here too, because I know our last guests were good friends of yours, or your friends through the box, right? And that's the best thing to do is get out there and help out your friends. Help out.
I think it's nice. It's nice that we all hang out with each other here in New Mexico. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I hang out with you too. I like being your friend.
What are you doing later? You want to go hang out?
Yeah, let's go hang out.
What do you milkshake?
Milkshake, and let's go look at some hot rods.
Okay.
All right.
We'll go to the Route 66 Diner.
Route 66 Diner?
I like that place.
Oh, I like that place too. I mean, it's one of my favorites. What's your favorite item on that menu?
I like the pink Cadillac, which is a strawberry Oreo milkshake.
I can't have it. I'm allergic to strawberries. I know. I used to, when I was a kid, I wouldn't.
Date off.
Yes. You can have the pink one. I like the chocolate. It's my favorite because they use that cream land. Gotta love it. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry now.
That's okay. Get a cheeseburger?
Definitely cheeseburger. I'm a burger guy. I don't really like hot dogs and stuff like that.
You don't like hot dogs?
No. It's weird.
Oh gosh, we are gonna have a terrible time.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's what we need to do next is film that. Not a date, but Sarah and James go out to Route 66 and complain at each other. You don't like hot dogs? You don't like chocolate milk? Or I like chocolate milk, the strawberries. Can't do it. Just can't do it. I'll die.
Is your allergy that bad?
Yeah, it is. It's pretty bad.
Oh my gosh.
It is. It's sad. It just recently came up. I'm old.
Oh my gosh. That's the kind of serious stuff our viewers like to find out about you.
Yeah, definitely. So send me strawberries, right? Seriously, I'm definitely feeling some strawberries. Bring them. All right.
Oh my gosh. That's like...
All right, never mind. All right, so what were we talking about? Where were we going?
Well, we were talking about how awesome the show was.
Yes, it is.
We were talking about our plans for after the show.
After the show.
Okay, right? And then we were talking about how we still got something to show today.
Do we have something else to show? What are we doing?
We've got a Home Country Minute.
Is it a Home Country Minute? Okay, Slim Randall's.
Yeah.
The guy is straight out of comic book.
Yeah, please enjoy this Home Country Minute with Slim Randall's.
When the Mule Shoe 7 branded recently, a bunch of us went out to help. It's a badge of pride to have worked your way up the branding ladder. As a kid, you flank the calves, hold them down. This is conducive to abrasions, muscle strain, and changing the color of your shirt. As you get older, you get to handle the branding iron and move up to giving shots. After that comes earmarking, and when you reach the pinnacle of branding, when you own the calves, you get to rope them and drag them up to the fire. It's a swirling cauldron of heat and hooves, excited cow dogs, and bawling cows. There's the smell of manure, and singed hair, and sweat, and corral dust. I wheeled a syringe this time. It wasn't the first time I'd given the shots, though. Once during a branding at the Triangle Cross, I was about to immunize a calf when the calf jumped, and I stuck the needle into my thumb. Hurt like the dickens, of course, but I haven't had black legs since. From the Tulumas Ranch in Corrales, New Mexico, this is Slim Randall's. See you next time.
And we're back, you guys. That is the end of our show.
I'd like to thank our guests for showing up here.
We'd like to thank you for watching.
And you know what? Next time, hang out with me and myself and Sarah. Next time we turn the spotlight on, so don't go away next time, all right? We'll see you here next week. Bye.
Spotlight On would like to thank the following local businesses for their generous support. Lessman's Pro Audio and Lighting. Visit them on the web at www.lessmans.com or call 1-888-LESSMANS. Pizza 9 with 12 locations to serve you. Visit them online at www.pizza9.com for the location nearest you. HBW Helping Build Wealth. For your financial planning and insurance needs, contact James Tomei at 505-440-0317. First Impressions, Inc., Albuquerque's premier full-service printing company since 1986. Visit them on the web or call 505-255-6321.